beautiful people. Thank you for tuning into Happy Hour Friday, brought to you by the Perfectly Imperfect podcast. Happy Friday, everyone. How has your week been? You survived another quarantine week. I hope all is well and that you're getting a handle on this new normal, I guess I'll call it. Sorry that this is a late happy hour, but a girl does have a life and she is busy, but I am here with some interesting questions, and then I will send you off with a quote to think about. So this one won't be too long. Not saying that everyone won't be super short, but this one won't be long tonight because it is late. So pour your drink of choice, sit back and relax, and enjoy some good times with us. So my drink of choice tonight is a Chianti from the Kirkland Signature brand from Costco. Only the finest of the finest. But I've never had a Chianti before. Seems to have like a lighter, fruitier taste than most red wines. And I would say that it barely has an aftertaste, or it's like bland. It's just a bleh. There really is no taste after it. So far, it's not winning me over, but maybe after another glass or two, I can have a better review and rating for it. So I will make sure that I will post my rating of the wine that I have tonight on my Instagram tomorrow at b.perfectly.imperfect. And also let me know what your drink of choice is for happy hour. I will put up an IG story, and I will be happy to see what kind of quarantinis that you guys are drinking tonight. All right. So thank you again to everyone who has tuned into the first episode. I've been receiving some good reviews. I appreciate it. Some really constructive things. I appreciate that even more. I've gotten some very interesting questions and comments, which I'll share a couple with you. These questions that I've received this time are kind of on the same theme as how are you surviving this quarantine? So I decided that I will turn that into an episode. So I'm going to field all those questions and give you an episode about it on Monday. So make sure you tune into that. Also, if you have any more quarantine survival questions or tips that you like to share, suggestions, go ahead and send that to us, on Instagram, Facebook, email, phone number. I'll make sure that I leave all that information for you later. All right. So if this is your first time tuning in, thank you for your support. If you want to catch up, you can find all of the episodes on our Instagram TV at b.perfectlyimperfect. All right. So on to some questions. I've gotten some pretty interesting ones. So some of them are anonymous. So I'll let you know that. So the first one is anonymous. We received this through our phone text, and it's asked me, what is my most used emoji? I think I would say my most used emoji is the kissy face, because I send that a lot to all my friends, show them love, especially my husband. We send that to each other a lot. So I would say the kissy face one, because, I just like to spread love. So that is question number 1. Question number 2 is from Hot Mess Mama _26. And she asked me, have you ever been told you look like someone famous? I have a feeling I know who you're going to say, but it is an interesting question. So yes, I have been told I look like some famous people. One in particular that I get all the time is the girl from Love and Basketball. Her name is Sanaa Lathan. So I get told I look like her a lot, which is kind of funny. Still kind of don't see it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But yeah, so Sanaa Lathan, if you don't know who that is, look her up. But that is who I've been told I look like the most. This next question was anonymous. It came through text message. What is your favorite item you bought this year? I wouldn't say I bought it. It was gifted to me, but I got this book called 52 Lists of Happy. So I think that it's a great, so far I'm on list 4. I got it kind of late. But I am enjoying the prompts in the list that it has you make to kind of really dig deep into yourself and kind of figure out what it is that you like and what you want and how to incorporate things that you like and you love into your life more. So 52 Lists of Happy is what it's called. I will put that up too on my Instagram if you're interested in that list or that book to get. There's also 2 other books in that series. So I will put that up for everybody to have. It's a great tool if you're at that point in your life where you're not sure where you're going or what you like, or I feel like you need to figure out what you like in order to go to where you want to go. So that's a good book for that. This one was also anonymous. It came through email when they remain anonymous. But the question is, if you could eliminate one thing from your routine, what would it be and why? Okay, I will have to say before quarantine life, I would have to say the one thing I would love to eliminate from my routine is sitting in traffic. I feel like it's the biggest waste of time. Not something that you want to do when you're running around all day to begin with or driving a lot. So I would say before quarantine life, I would want to eliminate traffic from that. After quarantine life or in quarantine life now, I think the one thing I want to eliminate from my routine would be cleaning. I would love to have something or some way for my house to just be clean and I don't have to do it. And it's like you find yourself doing it more because everybody's at home. So I would say cleaning would be the one thing that I would want to eliminate from my routine now during this quarantine life. So like I said, most of the questions were about quarantine mentality and survival. So I fulfilled all those questions into an episode Monday. So that is the questions so far that I've received. Very interesting questions. I like to know your answers to some of these. So I would love to hear your feedback as always. So before I let you go, I'm going to go and share a quote with you that I felt was pretty fitting for the climate that we're in right now. It says, "Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path." That's from the Mantra Magazine Instagram account. I felt that was very fitting because I know that it's a lot for some people, but it is a good time to clean your path, and figure out now what can you do? What should you do to be productive and make sure that you're still thriving in ways. So, not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. So, I thought I'd leave you guys with that for the weekend, something to think on. So thank you for taking the time to listen to the Perfectly Imperfect Podcast Friday Happy Hour. Please take the time to share this with a friend who you think needs to hear it. Leave a comment and don't forget to follow. I'd also always would love to hear from you, so please DM us on IG at b.perfectly.imperfect or call or text 206-712-1430. All of your questions, reviews, thoughts, or topics that you like to hear about. And don't forget to send me your drink of choice for happy hour in my IG story. Looking forward to what you guys have chosen. So don't forget to miss our next episode Monday. It will premiere at 12 noon Pacific time. And like I said, as promised, we will discuss quarantine mentality and some survival tips. So you still have time to send in questions, tips, suggestions. So please do that. So please go into the world with light and love. And remember that being perfectly imperfect is something to celebrate. Until next time, y'all. Bye.